guys, it's Maddie, and so this post is kind of random, but I was just like sitting in bed and I was just thinking about stuff, and I've been a little bit sad recently, so I've just been like trying to fix that and just pray about it because this is like I'm sorry, this is a little random, but I was just like, as I was saying, I've just been a little bit sad recently, and I've just like been trying to pray about it, but this post is kind of just gonna be like me talking about like anxiety and what I've been going through recently in the past couple weeks, because there's been a lot at school, just like a lot of friend problems, relationships and stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. So the first thing I would probably say that has happened recently, in the past couple weeks that really started down from where I've been sad, is my best friend breaking up with her boyfriend. So my best friend, I'm not gonna say her name because I don't think she wants to be like on YouTube or whatever, and I'm trying to respect her privacy. But my best friend broke up with her boyfriend, which I'm really proud of her. Like, I am so happy that she finally did this. I think it's a good way for her to focus on herself now and her relationship with God, which, side note, I think that everybody should have their own time to focus on themselves, but I'm so happy that she did that because now I think she can focus on her relationship with God and all that, and that will really be a huge step into her spiritual life and stuff like that. But she broke up with her boyfriend, and I was super proud of her. She texted me and she was like, "I'm single now." I'm like, "No way, you didn't." Like, I didn't believe her at first because she has tried multiple times and she has backed out. So I didn't believe her at first, but I was like, "Oh my gosh, you did it. Like, you broke up with him." And so there was that. The next part is, a couple of days ago, she told me, she was like, "Hey, I broke up with him on Monday." She was like, "Hey, like, I don't know how to deal with this." And I was like, "Okay, I'll help you." And I was kind of going through it too, because I have like my boyfriend and stuff like that. And I've been kind of struggling with that because my last relationship did not really end well, and I got into really bad mental health stage with my last relationship. So I've been trying to focus on me and my boyfriend's relationship more. But yeah. She basically, on Monday, she was like, "Hey, I kind of like someone else now." I was like, "What?" Yeah. So she told me that she likes someone else, and so I was like, "Okay, but you just broke up with your boyfriend." And she was like, "I know." But she did that, and apparently she likes someone else now. I'm kind of mad about it. I'm not like mad at her. I just think that isn't really a good thing, because if you break up with someone, you don't immediately go with someone else, because I'm sorry, you look like a bad person. Because if you just break up with someone and you go with someone else, like, then what was the point of dating that whole other person? Like, you know what I mean? So, but she texted me, she was like, "Hey, I like this dude now in our class," and she gave him a note saying that she liked him, and so now she likes him. I don't really know what's going on with that, but my opinion on all of this is I don't really support it, her new crush, because she just broke up with her boyfriend, and I thought she was gonna focus on herself, but apparently she wasn't, and now she likes someone else, and she's caught up with all of that. And so it's kind of hard for me, because what I've been going through for all this is, sorry guys, my dad walked in. I don't even remember what I was saying. So basically what I've been going through with all this is I don't really support it, because she just broke up with her boyfriend, and that really, like, I have a lot of trust issues with people, with my past best friend and relationships and stuff. So it's hard for me to support her like that because I'm a full-on Christian. If you guys didn't know, I am Christian, and I don't support her morals in this, and I just think it's really hard because she's my best friend and I'm trying to support her, and I know like God has some type of plan for her, but for me, I'm just so appalled by all this, and I've been in a really bad mental state recently with some anxiety on all this because I feel like I can't talk to her about it and stuff. So my anxiety has been going way down, and so so sorry guys, I'm like all over the place. But my anxiety has been not the best at this moment, and so I've had a lot of stress with school and that whole situation with my best friend and my boyfriend. I've been going through a lot. My anxiety has been going way down. I've had some more panic attacks, which have been really bad. One of my good friends said that she's been going through stuff, so I feel like I'm just trying to help everyone, and I'm trying to focus also on myself, but that's kind of difficult because I am the person who is like the happy friend that like helps everyone and gives someone advice, but I feel like people don't really give me advice, and I'm always the one giving other people advice, like I'm a therapist for them. So, but I am in counseling right now though, which is helping. And my counselor, she is very good at what she does. She prays with me and actually reads scripture to me from the Bible, which is really good. I think it's a good coping way, me reading verses, because that's God's word, and that is a better way of helping me than anybody else can. So that's a really good strategy I would suggest. It's just, if you have a Bible, or even if you don't, just go out and buy one and read some verses. Look up verses on anxiety or just verses for encouragement, and there will be some, and if you read it, it really helps you. It really does. So I encourage you to do that. But my anxiety has been going a little bit of a rough route, as I said. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And so that has been happening. But the whole situation with my best friend, I'm trying to find a good positive side to this because I don't want to lose her. I love her so much, and we have been through a lot of things in the past year with each other, so shout out to her. I love you so much. And so there's that situation. So there's that, and I'm actually going to talk about self-harming now. So y'all want to talk about that? Okay, next thing I'm going to talk about is self-harming. My anxiety was getting worse. I'm in 9th grade now. So last year when I was in 8th grade, I was in a relationship with this boy. And this boy I'd known for a really long time. And he was like one of my really good friends. But then we started dating because we both liked each other. But my mental health went down so much. I started to self-harm. And I do have scars from it. I do have one on my arm right here. I have one on my arm over here. I do have a thing on my stomach, and I have 2 other ones on my legs. So about 5 different scars, 5 different cuts. I do not recommend it. Nobody should be self-harming. This is really not a good thing. It is terrible. I would not suggest it at all. My 8th grade year was really bad. I had way too many panic attacks. My anxiety was high level. I was like shaking in my sleep. I was staying up all hours of the night. I was just really bad mental stage, and I didn't know how to cope with it. And I had my ex-boyfriend, which he's a really good guy. I don't regret dating him at all. That's another thing. I don't get why people hate their exes so much.
Nah, Jit, tripping.
I get if they're like a terrible person, but he is still a good friend of mine. So I am thankful to the Lord that he is still having us as friends, and I'm glad we're still friends because he's a sweet dude, and I hope that the Lord provides him with a great life and a great girl in the future. But I did self-harm, and my parents figured out about it, and more mental health went way down, but I started going to church more, and then I got baptized. Yay, shout out to my church. I got baptized, so that's good. I did that, and then I was revived. Summer I got way better, but right now my anxiety was just not doing well. Like right now my anxiety is kind of low. I'm trying to get better. I've been reading verses, which I actually want to read one to you guys. Okay, so I'm going to read a verse to you guys. I'm actually doing Bible study in Lamentations. And so I'm in Lamentations chapter 3, but I'm going to read a verse to you in chapter 2, verses 18 through 19. So I'm going to read that. The hearts of the people cry out to the Lord. You walls of daughter Zion, let your tears flow like a river day and night. Give yourself no relief, your eyes no rest. Arise, cry out in the night. As the watches of the night begin, pour out your heart like water in the presence of the Lord. Lift up your hands to him for the lives of your children who faint from hunger at every street corner. So this verse has been really helping me recently because the whole book of Lamentations is about people crying out to the Lord, which I have been doing because I've been going through a bad mental health stage recently, and so with anxiety. And this verse is really saying that you should give your anxieties to the Lord and have it in his hands. The Lord, this is your anxieties, and this is God's hand. You pour all your anxieties to him. He will take all that pain away from you. So that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying not to have too much anxiety and give it to the Lord. This verse has been really helping me though, which is good. The Bible is one of my main resources. I'm using the version of NIV. There's also ESV, King James Version. There's many versions, but I suggest either ESV or IMV. I think those are one of the simplest ways and common versions of the Bible. And so I've been using this one, but yeah, my anxiety has just been a little bit bad, and so I pray that all my drama will go away and that you guys can just use this video as a resource of just advice. I will say anxiety is one of the worst mental health things that could happen. You can have panic attacks, get really overwhelmed, self-harm like I did, and so many people could just influence you and give you so much anxiety. But I suggest to pray out to the Lord, maybe speak to your parents or somebody you trust, a counselor like I do. There's just so many different ways that you could cope with this, and I really suggest all those options. Anxiety is a really big thing, mine has been really bad. And like I said, I'm like the friend who, I do talk about my feelings to my friends, but I am that friend who, if they're going through something, I hide my feelings to help them and give advice to them, and I leave my feelings to myself and aside. I cover them up, which is probably not really healthy, but that's just what I work. That's how I've been doing. And I am that happy friend that's just like, oh, cheery and like, oh yeah guys, come on. Like, I'm the happy friend that like gives advice and always has a smile on their face for others, but doesn't really just talk about stuff like this, because I like to make others happy, and sometimes I forget that I could just be real with them. And I want to be real with you guys too, because I really hope I could give you guys advice on anxiety, or just verses from the Bible if that helps, because that's a really good resource. It's the best resource, if you guys believe in that. This is a video of helping others with anxiety or any other mental health. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, I am all up for it. This was just a random video of me talking about anxiety and my drama that's been going on, reading verses to you guys. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please comment down below. I will be happy to make more like this. But if you just want that, comment down below if you want it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.